No, go ahead. Partners with you guys, and I appreciate you guys having me on here, and happy to talk about pretty much anything. I know you started mentioning conquest. I can talk about that program. I can talk about some things I see coming soon, but in general, just want to be partners with you guys. Anything I can do to help you guys grow. The big message that hopefully you guys know and everyone knows is the only way UWM succeeds and I succeed is when you succeed. And so I'm all in with you guys. Any idea, technology, business strategy, anything I can do to help you guys, just let me know and we'll do it. Only other thing I'll say before we maybe turn it over to some questions, or Michelle, if you have some things you want me to go through, is we got some really big stuff coming. So, Conquest was the beginning, and plan on doing some different things in the next, 3 to 6 months. There's gonna be some big changes here to hopefully catapult everybody even further, just like Conquest, maybe not a product maybe, but there's a couple other things we've got from technology, ideas, business thing. There's a lot of things coming. So we're working on stuff. We're not slowing down at all, and hopefully helping you guys grow. And I'm expecting the next 6 to 12, and I'm gonna start calling it the next 6 to 18 months, the best, year and a half for all of us. And let's build our business. Let's grow our business, grow our referral bases. So when rates do go up and the refis do slow down a little bit in 2022 or 23, as it slows down, we all can dominate together because we have so many referrals, so much purchase business, so much growth, so much opportunity. And so happy to take questions, Michelle, if you want to drive, or anyone. I can do anything you guys want, but just proud to be here with you guys. Thanks for inviting me.
We got some silly, first question was favorite color. What's your favorite color?
Green. Michigan State green is my favorite color.
I figured that one.
Yeah, let's go with that.
When will you guys start hosting brokers again for classes and training?
So we do the online success track right now, which has actually been good for some people that don't like traveling. And obviously nobody can really travel in this scenario right now. And so we do those, and we get, 100 to 300 people on. It's 3 hours, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's 3 hours in the morning or 3 hours in the afternoon. So those have been good. I speak at each of those for 5 to 15 minutes, and so those are coming, and I expect, but of course the world changes every day, but I expect to be able to host people back here by August or September. And so we want people to come in here. We think, I tell people, I think the success track online maybe is a 9 out of 10. It's very good. You're going to learn stuff, you can get better, but in person, it's a 25 out of 10. Like, you get a lot more out of it. You meet new people, other LOs. I like when LOs meet each other and connect and, trade ideas and get to meet me. And I don't know how many of you guys have been in our office, but meeting all of us and collaborating, it's just a different feel. So I would say conservatively September, but I'm trying to get back to August.
Yeah, you definitely have an energy. Like when you walk in the building, it's just like, so I need to plan a trip back because I think training is really important. But will y'all continue the online classes for people who just can't make it out there? Is that in the works?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think about it. So I love to take your perspective on it. My hesitation. So my hesitation is back to if the online's there, then people won't make that trip out as you just described, because it's so much easier to just sit at your office and do it, and it's not as impactful. I think that when people make that investment in themselves and come out to our office, you get more out of it. And, as you said, you feel the energy, you get closer. So most likely I won't continue it. Maybe I'll do something like once a quarter, we'll do something, but it will not be a weekly online. It will be, I want people in our office because I think that it gets you focused. When you're sitting here, just like, you got emails popping up. If you're online, you're just not as focused as you are in person. And so I think that that's the best way to learn. And I want people to invest in themselves. Just like I want to spend the money and time I fly people out to, I'm willing to spend the money because I think it's that much better.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay. So one of the biggest things, of course, recently was Conquest. And so one, if you're not familiar with Conquest, you want to just kind of give us an idea of how that came to light and what your goals and personally, it's crazy because I'm getting for every loan app, I'm getting 3 to 4 referrals a day just from my sphere.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, whoa. So, but can you give us an idea and just kind of give us, a little bit of background for people who maybe not familiar with it?
Yeah, I'll give some background, but you just described what the goal was right there. That was exactly the goal was, hey, listen, guys, how do we expand all of your referral networks and books of business? Because right now it's natural when rates are low. It's just like, just refinance my past clients, which by the way, we want to train. We have built Brand 360. We want you to refinance all your past clients, of course. But the mindset is just, you got your book instead of going out and getting new. And so Conquest was the concept was like, listen, how do we help people go get new business? How do I put something out there that catches everyone's eye? 30-year fixed in the twos, right? That wasn't being talked about 3 weeks ago. No one even, it just wasn't discussed ever. 30-year fixed in the two was not a thing you could do in conventional 3 weeks ago until we did that. And so that the concept was, how do I help give brokers an edge? Everything we think about is, do I get brokers in? Do I help them get an edge? Do I help them get a new realtor? Do I help them beat retail out in some way? Do I help them recruit LOs? What can I do to help you guys grow and win? And so Conquest was designed, and it wasn't, hey, just lower your rates, Matt, to 30-year fixed and twos for everyone. It was, I'm going to have our rates very competitive. I'm not going to say they're the best, but they are, and they were. And of course, everyone will chase us down and try to get better, which is fine. That helps everyone. When we did that, everyone's pricing got better across America, which is good for everybody, including consumers. But the plan is, it's not just for everybody. It's for people that can close loans fast. If you're not going to close a loan fast with a borrower and make it an amazing experience, then Conquest isn't for you. Because the likelihood of you're getting a low rate and doing it in 44 days, a clunky process, they're not referring you more people. The whole point of Conquest is that you have to close it fast. You have to wow the realtor. You have to wow the borrower. Oh, this borrower doesn't want to close in less than 45 days. Okay. Well, Conquest isn't the right program for them. The whole concept is make the broker look awesome. Make the borrower say, wow, broker, who is this mortgage broker? Michelle Rodriguez, she's awesome. I got to tell my sister. I got to tell my cousin. I'm going to be the biggest referral source. I want to create an advocate for you. And if you close it fast, which Conquest requires, you give them a really low rate, which Conquest requires. You maybe don't make 2.75 comp plan, which basically Conquest requires. It's hard to make that high of a comp plan with what Conquest. If you do all those things, you have a referral source and the advocate for life. And that was the concept behind it. That's how we created it. I spent middle of the nights for weeks and weeks putting this thing together, and then talking to our team. And this was planned for, ever since everyone was bashing me back at the end of March and April. I knew what I was doing, what we were going to come out with Conquest and how we were going to do it. But it was a timing, because I also didn't want to do it in the middle of a pandemic when everyone was doing 7 million jobs a week and all the process we had to put in place. So I had to time it to where I thought the bottom was there and that we could roll back out. And that's when we all wanted to grow. And that's why I think when I was on your show before, not your show, but on the Zoom before, and talking to Casa, it was like, hey guys, I'm not trying to win in April and May. That wasn't the plan. The plan was, let's win in 2021, 22, 23. Let's win long term. And that's how Conquest was kind of born.
Yeah, and even just to give people an idea, literally I had a conversation, because I'm getting clear to closes on refis with appraisals in 6 and 7 days. And that's with appraisals, not even appraisal waivers, because it's few and far between in Louisiana. But so anyway, my title company is like, order payoffs as soon as Michelle, so now I have a UWM specific. I want it ordered the minute. I want payoffs ordered. Like, we will close this in 7 days. And the title company is like, yeah, put all Michelle Paradise loans on high priority with UWM. And that's just, it literally says so much for me as a broker. And like I said, since then, our phone's been ringing off the hook. So
title company refers you people, realtors refer you people, borrowers refer you people, because you're closing loans so fast. And it's got that sticker shock of, did that 30-year fix start with a 2? It started with a 2, right? Like, it's just never been seen. So you have the combination of all those things. And I'm glad
I got one right now. It's like 3 or 4 brothers. It's like they all got the same last name, and I'm like, so it's pretty cool. So that, to me, if you're not taking advantage of the program, yes, you do. It's it is what it is. You do your part. You get it done fast. There are going to be hiccups. It's not for every single loan, but take the loans, because right now you're still getting leads. That's what I told people. Is every Conquest call that I get a Conquest loan? No, but you still got those calls. You see what I'm saying? So it just, you're still going to do the loan anyway. So I think it's a great program. Flipping into the next thing, and I think this is bigger than Conquest, but the next thing was, are you planning to open Conquest for FHA and VA loan?
Yeah, so I knew that question would come. So yeah, Conquest is all about helping you guys grow your business. And so obviously I wanted to start it off. And the key to Conquest is that you can close it as fast as you can, wow borrowers, differentiate yourself. And so the short answer is yes. The longer answer is it's not going to be, in May. Obviously, May is May 29th, but definitely we're looking at it. The whole point of Conquest is help you blaze new trails. And I think VA looks like one I would probably come out with next, and then FHA, Actually, I see Chris Griffith. There you go. VA for you, Chris. That's
Yes,
for you, buddy.
this is one of my biggest things because VA
I see
is
Tom too. All right, I got Tom and Chris. They're going to be liking it. So yeah, VA would probably be one of the next ones. I can't say it's going to be in June, but that and then FHA soon after, and then the high balance nationwide and jumbo, like that, those things are going to come back again soon. So Conquest is a different type of program that's to help you grow your business. It's not just I don't want to get a bunch of loans. Like I can get loans, but the whole concept is how do I help you guys win and build relationships and referrals? And I got some brokers that complain to me on Conquest, and say, well, I can't do my no cost loan and my comp plan's 2.5. And my processors don't close that fast. I said, that's great. Then just don't use UWM. Conquest isn't for you. If you got to make 275 and you've got to roll in all the borrower's costs, but Conquest doesn't have a big enough thing and you want to take 25 to 30 days or 40 days to close, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not going to create an advocate for life. And that's the point of Conquest. It's not, I could get more loans. I could just do Conquest rates on all my loans and I could double my business, but that's not the point. The point is to help you win and the people that are our best partners, brokers that are loyal to UWM, that close loans fast, that are differentiating themselves. I want them to grow, and that's where Conquest comes in.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you already kind of touched on what's the outlook for high balance and jumbo loans in the next 30 days. You don't.
Well, yeah, regular high balance are obviously out there and they're available on Conquest. And like I said, government will come. Like I said, I won't say 30 days, but I'll say before I see you at AIM, I'd be shocked if government wasn't out, if not a lot before that. But the jumbo will be something that will take a little while. Like we could bring it back. The problem with jumbo is it's just, actually I just filmed 3 points a minute ago or yesterday, and I just finalized it a minute ago. And one of the things I talk about is the private markets and what happened when this whole thing happened is that everyone saw in a minute the non-QM thing poof went away, and then you saw jumbo started to contract really, really quick. And it's like, that's why I don't believe Fannie and Freddie can really ever go private, because what happens the next pandemic, next thing that happens. And so, so my perspective on the jumbo is it just shrunk so quickly. And so in order for me to bring it back in, I want to be very sure that it's legitimate and it's going to be good and that I can deliver on it for you guys and not have to change a bunch of guidelines. My main jumbo partners, they want to do them again. Problem is, it's like the rates are good. They're not in the twos, right? And then it's like they want to restrict the LTV to this. They want to add this overlay. Self-employed borrowers have a point hit. It's like, listen, I'm not interested in doing it right now. Until it's a legit program that can help you guys win, we're not going to offer it. There's some lenders that do jumbo, and that's what they specialize in. We're conventional government over 640 for now, and jumbo will come back. I think that's the way I think of it. Maybe before AIM. Event, and I think that's the end of September, maybe beginning of October. But
it's like September this year.
Beginning of what's that?
It's in September 24th this year, I think.
Okay, so yeah, so around that time, could I see jumbo high balance nationwide programs, those unique programs coming back? Yes, end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter. But it's going to come back. It's going to be good. I'm not going to come back with a half-assed version of it. It's going to be good to help you win.
I believe that. On like COVID overlays and stuff like that, when do y'all expect those? I mean, I know we're still waiting, but like half the nation's opened up.
Yep. I watch it way too much. So the way I look at it is I have 4 phases of it that I've been working on. Phase 1 was you saw May 12th. Like, okay, let's go out with Conquest. Let's call bottom. Let's release a lot of the overlays, the most obnoxious ones in my opinion. The DTI things, all that nonsense, and then. Phase 2, which will probably be, next week, we'll call it, you'll hear, will be really good stuff, which will be probably the other ones that you're asking me about that I'm not going to give you all the details now, but the things that probably are the next most annoying ones that we had. And once again, the tied to verifications of employment, some of these other things that we've done, as the job loss velocity slows,